What's up, guys? It's me, Hunter Gunslinger, here, back with a brand new video. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe for more Destiny content. Today we're going to be discussing some things that got my attention when I was browsing through about Destiny 2 news. Now, I came across this article, and this article states Destiny 2 loot improvements ditching something players used to love. So what that means about the loot system. Now, if you guys are like me, year 1 player, year 2, year 3, year 6, year 10, you guys know about how you just like to farm a lot of weapons that have like a really good stat rolls and shit with good weapons perks, and you like to like just, you know, go in that Shrike every day and just get that wonderful loot like the Devil's Dawn and all that stuff, you know, all those cool weapons, the Hawk Moon or whatever legendary weapon you like to get. And unfortunately, judging by what Luke Smith is saying, every time you get those weapons, yeah, the random rolls will be the same thing. So what he's trying to say is there aren't any random rolls on weapons anymore. Better's Devil is a crucible hand cannon weapon you will see in Destiny 2. As you see on your screen, it is what it is, period. Luke Smith says, the sequel director for Destiny 2. Luke Smith has been a very busy man answering all the questions you can possibly related to Destiny 2. So what he's trying to say is if you get, let's say, the Better's Devil, that's an example of a hand cannon that is going to be used in Destiny 2, and you're trying to, you know, loot that same weapon every time in the Crucible matches. Every time you get that weapon will have the same stacks and same perks, just like for your gear. So if, like, say you want to get a legendary weapon, but a legendary helmet, and you want to get another legendary helmet with the, you know, a better perk or a better stats, no matter what you do in Destiny 2, no matter how you grind in Destiny 2 this time around, every time you get that same weapon, it will be the same. It doesn't matter. It will be always the same stats and perks. That's what he's trying to say. So that's a dilemma that Bungie been facing since Destiny 1, like players like me and players like you. It says Bungie's facing a balancing dilemma in the original Destiny. For one particular legendary weapon that a lot of people popularly get is the Cryptarch Dragon Scout Rifle. Yes, that is the rifle, that Dragon Sky Rifle, I got that weapon, like I was saying, maybe 6 or 5 times. The Devil's Dawn, the rifle, the sniper rifle, I get that weapon like 10 or 5 times, and 99% of the time, the stats and the perks is a little bit better than the original one that I got. So that was a dilemma that Bungie was really facing throughout the years, where players were just like, you know, just grind in that particular strike or that particular mission to get that particular weapon to get a better stats and perk roll. Well, this time around in Destiny 2, no, you will not get that same dilemma in Destiny 2. Every time, like they use the example Better's Dragon, the hand cannon in Destiny 2, every time you get that weapon, it's going to be the same stat and perk. So the grind state of Destiny 2 is kind of coming up to drying up. A lot of people said they kind of hate it. They kind of hate that, you know, that they're going to be drying up something that's very key important to them, that they always keep grinding. That's why a lot of Destiny players always keep coming back in Destiny, because they know that if they keep doing the same strike mission, the same thing over and over again, they know that particular weapon is going to keep dropping, and the stats and the perks are going to be a little bit better than it was in the original weapon that you got it dropped from somewhere else. So that's the reason why, you know, a lot of people are like borderline about this. Now, he said, how come my 2nd and 3rd and 10th Better Dawn hand cannon would be interesting? The question should be asked and answered quickly as we can, Smooth says. We have ideas, well, like nothing more than to share the ideas with you. We're against the deadline, meaning they're really, you know, trying to push everything forward and trying to get everything done by September 6th. But we have some ideas that are pretty excited about. So they have some ideas they said that they're pretty excited about, but they're not going to, you know, say anything at this point in time, because the release date is really close till September 6th. It's the new release date of Destiny 2. The original release date was September 8th, but judging by the servers and all that stuff, they had to push that whole release date to September 6th because of how the server issues and how the server are with Bungie and Destiny related. So yeah, anything that is like, if you get that same weapon every time, that means you will have the same stat rolls and perks. Doesn't matter if it's a legendary weapon, doesn't matter if it's a legendary gear. Every time you get that same exact thing, you will get that same exact perks and stats, just like how you got it before. So you can get 10 of those bitches the stat rolls and the perks will be the same. So there's no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, every time you get that weapon, it's going to be the same exact stats and perks. Now, that's where a lot of people kind of pissed off and kind of like borderline about Destiny 2 at this point. The whole weapon systems, the stacks and perks. Everybody just like, is it really fair? Like, is Destiny 2 really worth getting? A lot of people are a little borderline offense about it right now, how they're changing everything. People fail to understand that Bungie listens to the people in the community. That's the problem with our community. We have people in the community that complains about everything. So Bungie listens to those people. And then when Bungie changes it, those are the same people that complains about everything, saying that's not fair. Why you guys are doing this? Now, you like us, year 1 and year 2, year 3 players, we're okay. You know, we know how to balance the system and how to cheat the system. These are just people who just randomly just now get into love and Destiny, and they see how it is and be like, oh, this is not fair. It's the same thing that goes within the Call of Duty community, same thing with Overwatch community. You always got those few groups of people in the community that tends to complain about something. Then when, you know, the developers change the system and change it to the way that maybe can benefit for everybody else, so the same people be like, that's not fair, that's not gonna be balancing anything for us. So it's like double standards. Like, hey, you suggested it in the forums, you complained to Luke Smith and all those guys, and now they changed it, you guys are complaining about it. Now me, I'm not complaining about it. I just have to wait and see when Destiny 2 drops on July 8th, how would it affect me as a player. That's the only thing. I can say that at least. I mean, I have to wait till the game and the beta comes out for me to really experience if it's going to be the same same Destiny as Destiny 1, or is it going to be a little bit more different. Now, there are going to be a lot more changes in Destiny 2 than it was in previous Destiny 1. Destiny 2 feels like a game. It feels like a finished product. Destiny 1 was a finished, sort of like a finished game, but it wasn't finished. It wasn't finished, let's put it in that sense. The whole weapon system, the whole perk system of, you know, the tree for each subclass is a little bit different than the subclasses. It seems a little bit more organized. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this news. I will leave it in the article in the description down below so you guys can check those out. If you guys have any question related to Destiny 2 or anything Destiny in general, just let me know in the comment section down below. If you do like this channel, if you do like this content, and you do like Destiny 2 content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get all the latest news of the videos that I posted so far. My name is Hunter Gunslinger, and I will see you guys in my next post.